What's up guys, V here, back again for another Platinum walkthrough video, this time for back in 1995. Just letting you know, this is going to be on the PS4 version. I try to compare the PS4 and Steam as much as possible, and it does look like they do differ just slightly. One, the pipe wrench is located in a different spot, and it does appear that an entire section has been added to the PS4 version, so if you're playing on Steam, just keep that in mind. That'll be closer to the end of Stage 3 when that happens, but for the most part everything else will be okay. Also, if you are following along, the video will probably end up being longer than it'll take you to actually get through the game, only because I'm actually going to show you where all the painkillers are, where all the bullets, all the ammo, all that good stuff. You most likely won't be needing every little thing, but I'm going to show you where it is anyways. Along with those, I'm also going to show you where the 3 codes for the 3 doors throughout the story are and how to get those key codes. So just keep that in mind as you play along. You may already know where they are, you may not. I don't know. I don't know your life. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get this done. Alright, so at the very start, just go ahead and hit start. And you're just going to go through some little opening sequence, some little opening credits, and at the very end of those, your very first trophy is going to pop. It's going to be within the next couple of minutes, if that, and that's going to be, "Are you still here?" Alright, and there's your trophy. And then just finish up this little dialogue and then we'll get started.
So that's the tower. Guess I'll make my way there.
Alright, so because this game does have tank controls, I'm going to try going just a little slower at the beginning, just so you can kind of find your bearings. So at the very start, you want to go ahead and turn around and check behind this white AC unit, and you're going to pick up a key that's behind it. Alright, then turn yourself back around, and you're actually going to go past these stairs, and down on the floor just after it is a bottle of painkillers, so go ahead and pick those up. And now go up those stairs and through that door. Alright, then just go forward down the stairs, and there's going to be a little cutscene showing a friendly little enemy, but you don't have to worry about him, we're not even going to fight him. So once you regain control, keep going down the stairs and just walk straight ahead of you and open up the door right in front. And you're actually going to use the key that you just picked up. Alright, then across the room is a phone. Go ahead and interact with it. And you'll listen to the answering machine, and then this will pop the trophy for finishing stage 1, and that's "If life were only like this."
My head.
Ah, so you finally come to.
And there's your trophy. So go ahead and exhaust all this dialogue, and then we'll wake up in this room that we are currently in. Okay, so once you regain control, you're going to go ahead and go to the left side of the room, and there's going to be a pipe wrench on this bed over here. Go ahead and pick that on up, and you'll get the "How do we arm first" trophy. Alright, just behind the doctor on this little white filing cabinet are some more painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. And then interact with this computer to make your first save. And just letting you know, there's no autosave in this game, so all your saves are dependent on you manually making them. You can overwrite the same save file through this entire time, but I'm going to do different ones just in case I need to re-record something because mistakes happen. So go ahead and save it, back out, and then we're going to leave this room. Alright, so head left. You're going to pass the vending machine, go past the stairs into this little area, and then go through the left door, which is the men's room. And then make your way down all the way to the last stall. And in the toilet are more painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. Let's leave this bathroom. Then go ahead and head right on up the stairs. Okay, and as if we didn't have enough of a drug problem, we're going to go ahead and pick up these painkillers on this box around the corner. And then head right on down the little stairs. Okay, so as you can see across, there are some enemies. There's actually going to be 3. You can only see 2 right now, but there's a 3rd one off to the right. Each of these guys will take 3 hits from the pipe wrench to kill. They are incredibly slow and incredibly easy to kill, so let's go ahead and get our first one. And you swing with square. So 1, 2, and slow swing, 3. Alright, let's get the second one. They're both going to come. That's nice. Okay, so once all 3 are dead, you can go ahead and pop some painkillers if you got hit a couple of times. I'm not going to, I'm still at 72, that's pretty good. So if you need to, they're there. If not, go ahead and continue forward. So go down to the bottom AC unit down here, and you're just going to check it, and that's going to turn the AC unit system on.
Alright, that'll do it. Time to go back to the dock.
Now that's on, we're going to head back inside and go back to the hospital room that we started in and talk to the doctor. So up both of these stairs and then go through the little door. Alright, then head down and it's going to be this door on the right. Talk with the doctor and just exhaust all the dialogue that you have here.
Ah, got one more task for you.
When you have control, go ahead and save again. Again, you can overwrite the save that you currently have. I'm not going to, just in case I need to come back for anything. So whichever you choose, just go ahead and make a save here. Okay, so when you're good, go ahead and leave this room, and we're going to head right back on up to the roof. So down, and then up these little stairs. Down the little steps, and then opposite of the 3 AC units is a pathway. We're going to go ahead and take that down, follow it left, and before you continue, just letting you know there is one enemy when you turn the corner. It varies as to how close or far away he is, so just bear in mind that there is somebody there, and there he is. Go ahead and kill him. He'll take 3 hits, same as the other guys. Alright, so past these doors, you can't open those yet, and around this corner there's going to be another enemy. Depending on how close he is, just take it a little slow until he appears. Alright, so he's going to be on the stairs. Alright, so to the left of this little green sign is another pathway along with some stairs, and you are going to go down, I think it's 3 flights? Yes. Alright, so follow the stairs down, and they should appear pretty shortly. You can't go through any of these doors, just keep following the stairs until you can't follow them anymore. And there he is. Alright, so there's actually 2 of them here, so just try to be careful. Make sure you have room to back up if you need to, because they will swing at you. Okay, so that was a little sloppy, and I figured, yeah, 16. So again, if you need painkillers, go ahead and take them. As long as you're in the green, you should be good. And yellow is a little iffy, green is always the best. Red is definitely a big no-no, so once they're dead, go ahead and finish your way on down the stairs, and then go through the door at the very end. So this will pop you out in a little office area. If you turn left, there's going to be some cubicles here. You can check this note if you want, it's not necessary. Across from here is a pistol. Go ahead and pick that up, and this will unlock the Kids Playing with Guns trophy. Alright, and then just across are some bullets. Go ahead and pick those up. And this computer does save, but before you do, when you pick up the gun, it is empty, and you do not want it to be empty, so aim with R1, shoot with square, and you'll automatically reload the weapon. So once you've done that, interact with the computer and go ahead and save your game. And again, you can overwrite it if you want, doesn't matter. I'm just going to make a new one and just call it a day. Okay, so once you're ready, we're going to go out through the top of the cubicles, and there's going to be 2 enemies just ahead. They each take 3 bullets, 2 if they're close enough, but we'll take about 3. So you will auto-aim with your gun. You can tell when you are because your hands will be moving. Go ahead and fire once you are locked on. That's 1. There's the other. Okay, so that's both enemies. And then just go over to the right/top of this little area, depending on where the camera angle is, and look at this whiteboard. And remember these 3 numbers, 437. We're going to need this for a key code a little bit later on. If you don't write it down, no worries, I will remind you. And when you're ready, just go ahead and go through this door. Okay, so go straight ahead. You're going to go past the vending machine and past these doors and go in through this right door. And here you are going to need that key code we just saw. So it was 437. 437. Alright, head on in. Okay, so go all the way across the room, and you're going to interact with the whiteboard in this room as well. And here you're going to get a clue for the second key code. Alright, so the name you want to keep track of is the second top salesman. So Jake Old is the one that we are going to be paying attention to for this. So if you want to write it down, write it down. Otherwise, I will just remind you when we get there. Let's go ahead and exit out. And keep following this little table around and pick up these painkillers. And then down at the end is a newspaper clipping. Go ahead and read that before you leave. room. There, and you can't go through the left door, so just go ahead and go up these stairs. Alright, so as you can see, you have some friends down at the lower side of this room. Instead of going towards them, go up, and you're going to see two doors, one on the left and one on the right. Go through the right door first. Alright, and then by these white boxes, there's another jar of painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. And then interact with this painting that's on this desk over here. It's really random, but you'll need it for the key code. There's a little number down in the bottom left corner. Remember that number. So you're going to remember the number 4. Go ahead and exit out and leave this room. Alright, now you're going to go in through the left door. So just walk straight ahead and you'll pick up some bullets on a filing cabinet. And then turn around and go down and around. And all the way at the end of this path is some more bullets. So follow it around, pick up the bullets, and go ahead and leave this room. Okay, so now you want to hug the top wall and follow it all the way down until you hit the door at the corner. Not the furthest corner. You shouldn't run into any enemies when you get to this one. So as soon as you're here, go ahead and go inside. And there will be one enemy when you go inside. So auto aim, reload if need to. Go ahead and read the note on the desk. Okay, and remember the whiteboard that we read earlier? We were looking for Jake Olds, so now we need to remember his ID number, which is 213. So make a little mental note of that. Even if you don't, I will remind you when we get to that point. So exit out of this, and before you leave this room, go ahead and equip the pipe wrench. You will need it for the enemies out in the room. Okay, and each of these guys only take one hit from the pipe wrench, so just knock them all out. There's 5 of them. Technically don't need to kill them all, but might as well. Okay, so once they're all done, you're going to go back down around this desk to this little corner, and this door does require a key code. So this one is actually a little funky. I don't know how they really came up with it, to be honest. This is the only solution that I could think of in regards to it. So you're going to take Jake's ID number, which was 213, and subtract the number that was on the painting. So 213 minus 4 is 209. So that will be your key code, 209. Alright, head on inside. And on the desk right in front of you is a red folder. Go ahead and pick those up. That's actually a story-related item.
This has to be it. Back to the dock.
And before you leave, go to the other side of the desk, and on this chair are more drugs. Alright, so exit this room. Alright, go around the desk and head on up. There's nothing in this door except for a whole bunch of enemies. I'm not sure if there was supposed to be something in there, but I looked as much as I could, every crook and cranny, and couldn't find anything, so just ignore that for now. It's not needed, and just continue down the hallway. And there's going to be a door at the very end, so go ahead and go through the door when you get there. go back to the doctor, so up 3 flights of stairs and then around all the buildings and back through that door. So ever so slowly make your way back up. Alright, then make your way left around this building. Past the double doors, past the elevator, and turn left. And then past all these boxes, and then up the small little stairs and through the door. Alright, and head down and go through the door at the corner. And talk with the doctor.
Oh, you brought it. Good, good.
Okay, and you don't have to save here. There's no enemies between here and the next save point. I'm going to, just in case I need to come back here for any reason. Again, it's not necessary. If you do, go ahead and override an old save or make a new one. It's up to you, it doesn't really matter. So once you're done, exit the door and head back up to the roof. There's a lot of back and forth happening in this game. So on up the stairs. Alright, then you're gonna come back the way you came, or go back the way you came. So past these boxes, down this little pathway. And these double doors that you keep passing are now open, so interact with them to go inside. Alright, and at the end of the room is a red ladder. Interact with that to go up. And interact with this little post here to go down the zip line. And this will unlock the trophy for completing stage 2, which is life moves pretty fast. And there it is. And we're just gonna go right into stage 3. Once you regain control, go ahead and head on left/up. Well, up now that the camera's angled, but you're gonna go left. You're gonna go through this small gate, but you're gonna be stopped by some dialogue, so go through the dialogue. Alright, and your little gate is now open. So go on through it, and follow the path when it turns right. Alright, you should be heading towards a ladder. There's going to be a tarp underneath the scaffolding with this ladder. Interact it to go up. And then walk forward across 2 wooden planks. You're going to interact with this fine gentleman at the end. This is going to be Harris that you're going to talk to.
There.
Help me find a way out of this dump. Can't promise it'll be easy, though.
Alright, interact with this little computer and make a save. Especially if you didn't make one earlier, you definitely want to make one now. So you can override an old one, do a new one, doesn't matter, just make sure you save. Alright, then once you're ready, go across the 2 planks and then back down the ladder. gonna go under the scaffolding, across the blue tarp, and there's gonna be a little gate here with some stairs. Interact with the gate to go down and inside the building. Alright, if you don't already have it, equip the pistol. And if you're low on ammo, go ahead and reload. Just fire off the last of your shots. I only have 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and reload, so I have 6. And then once you're good to go, you're going to go through the double doors just to the right. And just inside are going to be 3 enemies that you need to kill. So when you get a chance, go ahead and take them down. And I missed. Okay, so once they're dead, go ahead and go straight towards the back wall, and you're going to go towards the tables with the green chairs. Alright, and on this table is a newspaper clipping. Go ahead and read it. Left, and you're going to go into a little kitchen area that's just next to where the green chairs are. Alright, so once inside, just go straight towards the fridge, and on the side you'll see a shotgun leaning against it. Go ahead and pick that up, and this will unlock the looking for a really big gun trophy. And directly behind you are some shotgun shells, so pick those up too. And just as before, the gun you picked up is empty, so go ahead and aim with R1, try to fire a shot so you reload, and you'll be set for the next part. So before we leave this room, you're going to read the certificate that's on the wall up here, and the number you want to remember is the food sanitation number. So for this, it's 0824929, so that's the number that you want to keep in mind. We will be needing it later for the 3rd and final key code. Okay, so keep following this table around, and you're going to pick up some painkillers and a handy dandy computer, so go ahead and save. Alright, and back out when you're ready, and then go ahead and exit this room. And you're going to run into a new, bigger enemy, and he will take 5 shotgun shells to kill. So, as soon as you can, exit out, and immediately aim towards him. And he's dead. Alright, so once he's down, exit this room through the double doors that you came in. So follow this hallway all the way down. Follow it when it goes left. There's going to be a door at the very end. Go ahead and go through that door. Alright, and then walk straight ahead, and you're going to find some shotgun shells. Pick those up. And then in the back right corner is a little statue. There's going to be a key on here, so interact with this to get the key. It is a little finicky, you might have to like play with it a little bit to get the actual check prompt, but as soon as you do, hit it and you'll get it. And then once you do, exit out this door. Alright, and then just go back down the hallway. And then across from the elevators, you'll see the single door on this side before the hallway turns right. So go ahead and enter this door, and you'll unlock it with the key that you just picked up. Alright, we have some friends in this room, so as soon as you can, go ahead and take them down. Reload if you need. Number 3. Okay, so the only thing in this room is a note that you need as a clue to one of the key codes. So in this little center row, go to the last desk and then read the paper that's on that desk. And the line that you're looking for is the passcode is the last 3 digits of our food sanitation number. And in case you did not remember, that number is 0824929, and the last 3 digits of that is 929. So that's the number that you need to remember for the next key code. So once you have that, go ahead and exit this room. And equip the pipe wrench. And you're going to go through the blue door. I'm sorry, through the wooden door to the right of the blue door. Alright, so this room you're going to go around counterclockwise. So starting down, there's going to be a total of 4 enemies that you need to kill. So 1, 2, keep following it around, pick up these shotgun shells, just go a little bit further and you'll see some painkillers on this desk. There's actually going to be 3 bottles of painkillers because Deborah has an opioid problem and you're just trying to help. So go ahead and pick those all up. And then turn around and there's going to be 2 enemies right next to each other. Make sure you take those up too. Okay, and if your camera angle changed like mine just did, just back up just a little. And on this desk down here is going to be a briefcase. Go ahead and check it. And you're going to need the key code that we found earlier, so the 929. And read the note.
I can probably use the scaffold. I should tell Harris this.
Alright, so exit out of this room. And then you're going to go down back towards where the double doors leading to the food court were. And then exit through this red door. And this will put you back outside, so go ahead and go up. And then interact with the ladder. Go forward across the 2 planks and speak with Harris down at the end.
Well, how'd it go? Be on guard. You got a weapon, right?
Okay, and as before, go ahead and save at the computer. Okay, and when you're ready, head back across the planks and down the ladder, and we're going to go back inside the building. Under the scaffolding. And then interact with the gate. Left, and you're going to stop at this little pathway that's blocked here and interact with it, and you'll actually tear this all down now. When to do, pick up the bullets and the shotgun shells that are on the floor and head down those stairs. Alright, Alright. And then go ahead and go past that first door. And then go down the hallway, and you're going to interact with the blue door that's down at the very end here. Okay, so this is the part that I was not able to find in regards to the Steam walkthroughs. I did watch a couple of videos to see if maybe I was just missing something, but could not find anything on it. So if you're playing on Steam and following along, you may not have to do this part. If you are on PS4, you definitely will need to. So once you regain control, go ahead and head down and to the left, I should say, and you'll eventually come across a ladder. Alright, so there's our ladder, but before we go up, if you look in the top corner, there's going to be a computer, and then on the floor next to the computer is more painkillers. So pick those up, and then go ahead and save your game. Alright, I'm actually going to overwrite one of the early ones. Okay, and climb up the ladder. Alright, so you should be facing to the right, which is the correct direction that you need to go. So walk forward, follow it to the right, and at the first little intersection, take another right and interact with the valve. Okay, and turn around and go back the way you came. So take a left, follow the path left, and this time go past the ladder. And at the next little intersection, take a right. And if you don't already have it equipped, you need to equip the pipe wrench. There's going to be 3 enemies along this wall that you need to kill. 1, 2, alright, then just keep following this along. And when you reach the end, turn right, and then follow this path along to the left. And at the first little intersection, turn left, and then interact with the valve. Alright, then turn around and continue along. Just turn left as if you were going straight, and then turn left again and interact with this valve. Okay, so now we're going to head back towards the ladder, so turn right, and you can actually follow this all the way now. The path will be clear. There's no gas in your way, so keep following it straight. And interact with the ladder to go down. And you can save here if you want. I'm not going to. It's not really super necessary, so yeah, it's just not. So go down, and you should run into some stairs down here. Now, before you go down, there are 3 enemies in this area. The first one is going to be right in front of you. So go ahead and kill him when you get a chance. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Now just keep going forward, and there's going to be 2 more enemies. Alright. 1, 2. Alright, then in this little area, in this back corner, there's some painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. And then directly across from those, you want to interact with this little machine here with the front plate on it. And this will turn the generator on. Doesn't matter what stairs you take, these are broken, so I don't even think you can go up those, but Just go up the same ones that you came down. And then head back to the ladder. Okay, before we do, go ahead and save here. Since we didn't do it earlier, might as well just get it out of the way. Okay, head on up the ladder. And you're gonna follow the path all the way back to the left. Alright, when you reach the very end of this, you're gonna get a prompt to leap, but do not jump down just yet. So take it left. And down. Okay. So make sure you have your shotgun equipped if you do not have it equipped already, and make sure it's full. It says 6, that's still pretty good. That'll do. I'm actually going to take some painkillers, get myself back up. Alright, and then when you're ready, go ahead and jump down. Alright, go forward just a little, and there's going to be a cutscene showing some new enemies. And you're just going to want to kill all 3 of these as soon as you can, and then we can continue. So we'll go forward a little bit. Again, you will auto-aim even if they are not in sight off screen. Okay, perfect. Alright, so you want to hug the right, and on this console is a briefcase. Get the key, and then go back to where you jumped down, and you're going to climb right back up. Alright, so follow the path, and we're going to go towards the ladder, but we're going to stop right before we get there. So follow this along, and turn right. Alright, so go past this first intersection, and then when you get to this second one here, turn right, or right for your character, left for you, and then just follow this all the way along. Alright, there is a note here. It's optional. You don't have to read it if you don't want to, but just go through this door. Alright, and there are some enemies in this room. Go ahead and kill them when you get a chance. Okay, so along the left corner are some painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. And then read this note on the console over here. Alright, this is a little puzzle you need to complete. You need to get one of the containers out of the door here to move forward. So when you're ready, just move a little to the left and interact with the console. Okay, so the horizontal green one is the one that we need to get out. So to do this, you first want to move this large green one here, move it down, all the way down. Alright, then move this one left, this one up. Left, all the way up, left, all the way down, and that will clear the path for your little horizontal one. And that unlocks the next door that you're going to be going through. Alright, so where this door is on the ground over here is actually a little open doorway. Go through it. There is a note to the left. It's optional. You can read it if you want. If not, just go right and follow this path and you'll run into the door that you just opened. interact with it to go on through. Okay, and we're gonna go opposite this blue door. If you don't already have it equipped, go ahead and equip the shotgun. Just double check how much ammo I have. I don't have any ammo. Alright, so if you are empty, go ahead and fire off a shot. So you reload. If you're low, like 1 or 2, go ahead and do the same. And then just follow this hallway down. And then go down the left path, and then down the stairs. Okay, so now we're going to go through the door that we skipped earlier, which is this first little wooden door right here. Inside are 2 very large enemies. They will each take 4 to 5 shotgun shells each, depending on how close they are. So as soon as you load into the next room, you want to aim and get the first one down. Alright, so that's the first one. And this guy's stuck behind a broken wall. I don't even know if you can get in, so just fire from here. Looks like that's it. Slowly but surely. Alrighty, so once he's down, go through the broken wall. And there is a note on one of the last chairs back here. It is optional. You don't need to read it if you don't want to. If you decide you don't, go ahead and go through this door. Alright, and then follow this path all the way down to the left, and then all the way down to the very end, and there's going to be a door just at the top here. Go ahead and go on through, and there's going to be a couple of enemies in here as well. I'm going to fire at them. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, so once they're dead, interact with this overhead projector and you're going to get yourself a key. Alright, then at the chair at the end are some more shotgun shells. Go ahead and pick those up as well. And make your way out of the room. Alright, so turn right and go straight down the hallway. And you're going to go through the door at the end here. You're going to use the key that you just picked up to open it. Alright, then interact with this little panel. And you're going to go up the building. Okay, so now we got to go get Harris. So walk straight and interact with this gate to open it. And then go forward and interact with the ladder. And just as before, go across the 2 planks and to the very end of this little section. As you can see, Harris is missing, but you can still interact with the spot that he was in, and this will allow you to continue forward with the story. Okay, and when you can, go ahead and save. Okay, so once you're ready, we're going to go back the way we came. So go across the 2 planks and then down the ladder. And then back through the little gate that we came in. Up these small stairs and interact with this ladder up here. And at the top there are going to be 3 enemies that you need to kill with the shotgun, so if you're low on ammo, go ahead and reload now. Yeah, I'm just going to go and do that. Reload. No, I don't have to do it later, so go right. There's one of them. 3. So just keep following this path, and you want to equip the pipe wrench for this next part because you're going to fight the little worm guys, and they cannot be killed with a gun. So go ahead and equip that, and then just one by one take them out. You don't have to kill that last one, but we're going to anyways because that first guy hit me and I'm mad. So. Oh, he hit me! Listen, punk. Alright. Anyways, so when they're dead, go ahead and interact with this post and you will go down the second zip line, and this will unlock the trophy for completing stage 3, which is walk into the middle of the game. Your trophy. Alright, just exhaust all this dialogue, or text, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so when you regain control, you're going to go ahead and go forward and around this building here. You can actually go through it, but just for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to go around and then go up these stairs at the center and go up the stairs on the left. You actually can't go on the ones to the right yet, so just go left and into this little dining area, and you're going to speak with this lady.
Well, I'll be a guest. Please, please, take a seat.
Oh, sorry, I'm just...
So you just wait here like a deer.
You want me to wait?
That's right. Just sit tight.
Okay, so once you regain control, go ahead and exit back out of the room. And then you're going to go up the stairs and up and around into the little kitchen area. And then just left to the fridge is a little crank. Go ahead and pick that up. And then keep going left. There's going to be the last newspaper clipping that you need. So once you read it, the 4th dimension wall trophy will unlock. Alright, there's your trophy. And then just come over here and pick up these bullets. Alright, just to get it out of the way, go ahead and switch to your shotgun here. Eventually there will be little enemies roaming around. Will come in handy to kill them. You won't be needing the pipe wrench, so go back down these stairs. And as you can see, there were some painkillers underneath there. You can go all the way around the dining room to pick those up if you need them. If not, just keep going forward and down the stairs in the center area, and then straight across up the ones across the way. Alright, then ignore the little jacuzzi room and go up these stairs, and you should end up in a little bedroom area. Alright, so walk towards the desk until you get a prompt to check. You can, it doesn't do anything, but go ahead and open your inventory and use the crank. Alright, and this will start up the final sequence of the first ending of the game.
Elisa.
save at the computer just to the left. Okay, now we need to go and find a note in all the rooms except for the dining room area. So on the bed here, go ahead and read this note. Alright, then exit the bedroom and head downstairs. And again, there are enemies roaming around now, so just keep an eye out for them and kill them if you need to. So go into the room with the little jacuzzi, and there's a note on the jacuzzi itself. Read that one. Okay, and then exit this room. And we're gonna head over to the other building, so down these little center stairs. Kill any enemies that you need to. Okay, and head across. Alright, again, we don't need to go into the dining area, but we do need to go into the kitchen area again. So go around the right side of the building and up the stairs. And where the crank was before is where the note is. So just to the left of the fridge, read this note. Alright, and if you missed it earlier, the newspaper clipping is still there. You can read it if you need to. Otherwise, exit this room, go down the stairs. Back to a little central area, and now we're going to go down to the ground floor. Let's go get some guys here. Just get them out of the way. Okay, so first you're going to go into this room with the pool. The note is just to the side of the diving board. Head over to the other building, and this will be the room with the TV and the couch, the one that we passed when we first came in. And there's a guy. Great. And the note you need to read is on the sofa, so go ahead and read that. Unlocks the last door you need.
Looks like it's time to move on.
Alright, so exit back the way you came, just to the right of the TV and to the couch. And then directly across from the stairs is going to be a pathway leading down. Follow that path all the way down to the door and interact with it when you get down. That will unlock the new word for the day trophy. Alright, and when you regain control, go across this little plank, and then take the leap.
Forgive me,
and this will
Melissa.
unlock the It's Over, Go Home trophy.
It's all over now.
extra trophy. And then just go through this little text here, and you'll actually start at the beginning of the game again. But don't worry, you don't have to play through the entire game again. Just a little part of it. An altered version of it, if you will.
So that's the tower. Guess I'll make my way there.
Okay, so we are back at the beginning, and we're just going to follow the same steps we did before. So turn around and check behind the AC unit to grab a key. And this time there's no painkillers to pick up, so just go ahead and interact, or go up the stairs and interact with the door to go through. And then same as before, you're going to go down the stairs, and there's going to be a little cutscene with the enemy. Once it's done, just finish going down the stairs and directly through the door and across the hallway. And you will use the key to unlock it. Okay, so same room as before, except the phone is now a flashlight. Go ahead and pick that up. And this will unlock the Did I Play Video Games Because I Was Miserable trophy. And you actually need to equip it to continue on with the story. So hit triangle to equip. And then just go through all the text here. Alright, so once you gain control, go ahead and exit out of this room. And the enemy that was in the hallway before will be gone, so you don't have to worry about him. And just go up and through the door here at the end. And then pick up the painkillers that are on the table. And then the pipe wrench that's on the table right next to it. Alright, then exit out of this room, and we're going to go up the stairs and back to the roof area. So down the hallway, and up the stairs. Okay, and as you can see, it's a little different than it was before. Again, we don't have to play through the entire game. It's a very shortened version of it now. I'm not sure if this text is supposed to look like this, or if it's supposed to be the distorted looking text, so yeah, I still haven't quite figured that out, so just keep going forward. And on the floor down here are some painkillers. Go ahead and pick those up. Turn around, go past these stairs, and there's going to be some red stairs right ahead of you. So you're going to go 4 flights, and along the way you're going to run into a couple of enemies. You do need to use your pipe wrench to kill them, so just be careful. If you need to, take some painkillers now. You shouldn't, because we haven't run into anything yet, but just in case. So go ahead and make your way up. Them just up here. So there's one. Let's see if it comes down this way. She should. Alright. Just start taking some swings at him. should look familiar. So once you're at the top, go around this building, around to the left of the building. The note on this red box right here. Alright, then continue forward, and we're going to go back to the little AC area, and as you can see, there are enemies here again, so go ahead and take them down. So you don't have to kill that third one. He kind of went up and around, and I'm not exactly sure why, but if you go down to this bottom right corner, you'll see a little ramp. Go up the ramp, and then around to the left. And just keep following this path all the way around, and then read this little note on the box. Go through it, but hug the wall on the right, because there's a shotgun and some shotgun shells here. So pick up the shotgun, and then pick up the shells, and then just as before, you pick up an empty weapon, so try firing a shot to reload. And now follow the path a little bit more. Alright, so now you're in the area with the ladder and the scaffolding, and there's 3 enemies here that you want to quickly kill as soon as you can see them. Okay, so we can ignore the ladder for now. Just keep going straight and to the left, and you're going to go through the little open gate here, and then up the stairs, and then interact with the ladder. Now we're back at the house that stage 4 was in. Alright, so just follow this around until you get to the little central area. And then read the note that's on the stairs here. Directly down this pathway. Nope. Okay. You're gonna go up and across down the other side. So up these stairs, across the center, and down the other stairs. And directly across from these is the pathway that led to that door before. So go back down. There's gonna be a note on the door. Go ahead and interact with that. And this will actually finish the game. Technically. Okay, so this last section, it's not really an ending, so to speak. It's more of just a message from the developer. To get it to trigger, just go ahead and walk around and keep going through doors and stuff, and you'll see it up at the top as it plays through. And just exhaust through it all, and then you'll get the last 2 trophies. You came back there, and you did everything you possibly could. So finish through this, and you'll get your platinum. And yeah, hope you guys had it pretty easy. Got it all done. Got your platinums, got your trophies. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Wish the ending was a little bit better on this, but we'll take what we can get. So thanks again, guys.